Freedom is something we all take for granted. The freedom to explore, the freedom of movement, the freedom to do all the simple things that make life mundane. Jeremy Snell doesn't take these things for granted, and even the most mundane activity brings its own level of excitement. Today, he's going for an ATV excursion with some lifelong friends, an activity that most riders don't think twice about. But every time Jeremy gets on an ATV, he isn't just riding, he's getting the chance to enjoy true freedom, just like everyone else.
I was in a tree trimming accident 10 years ago, and as a result of it, I was left paraplegic, so pretty much from my arms down, I don't have any function whatsoever. So, you know, it's a challenge to get on these machines and ride, but it's one that I wouldn't take for anything else.
Today, Jeremy rides to the old Tintic mining district of Utah, along with his childhood friends, Travis Ryan and Raymond Butts, who both work at Rocky Mountain ATV, not far from the old mining relics that dot the area. The trail treats Jeremy exactly the same as his friends, rising and falling for him, just as it does for them, and gives him the same access as everyone else.
When you're confined to a wheelchair all day long, it's hard to sometimes feel normal, but when you get on these machines and you get up in these hills with your friends and everything goes away and you forget about it, it's freedom. And that's what we enjoy, and that's why it's important to people that are disabled like myself.
An empty trail and a striking sunset are common for desert riders in the West. So common that as trails are closed, many don't even bat an eyelash. For Jeremy, the story is different, as every closed riding trail means one more place he'll never see, one more sunset never experienced. In the past 15 years, well over 50,000 miles of roads and trails have been closed in the West, enough distance to circle the earth several times over. Each mile casts a shadow that affects Jeremy the most.
They shut it down just to hiking. It would make it to where he would never be able to see it, and that's not fair. We don't want to take anything away from people that have had some type of accident. There's a lot of people out there that really rely on these type of machines.
There's so many areas already that have limited access. Some of these areas are just the last bastion for everybody to enjoy. You get the people that claim, yeah, you could drag yourself in on crutches, I guess, or whatever, but in reality, it's limited access.
The worries of closure are a sidebar on this ride, though, as the friends instead focus on the friendships that have survived decades of rides on the trails of the Rockies. They bask in their freedom today, content in the moment, and looking forward to their next ride together.
It means a lot to me because, when we were younger growing up together, we rode our old three-wheelers and four-wheelers out in this area and enjoyed it the same way as we are today.
It's truly amazing, and I've been blessed to be able to live in a setting and have friends like these guys that want to get out and still share stuff like this with me. It's been a lifelong relationship, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, and it's an experience for me to be able to get out and do it still.
From the trailheads of the West, I'm Joe Lee.